Well, hello, and thank you so much for joining me as we dip our toes into the cesspool that we so lovingly call Girl World. Now, I have been around for a very, very long time. I've been watching Foodie Beauty since the BB era. Never covered her on my channel, but someone close to me told me I should dip back in. I've sort of tuned out from her the last few months and kind of more been focusing on the drama with Amberlyn, but today we're going to watch Where Have I Been?
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Oh, she has merch now? And it all looks stupid. Okay. If that doesn't look like the most generic shit I've ever seen. Okay. Good job, Foodie.
Hi guys, now you can request a personalized video.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out all the self-promotion here about the stupid cameos. Like, who is buying these?
Well, hello guys, hello Beezers, hello everyone. Nice to see you. I have been missing you. I'm wearing sunglasses.
I wear my sunglasses inside 'cause I don't want you to look in my eyes. Foodie, why? Why? That was a little awkward, but let's keep going.
Not for a dramatic effect. Okay, maybe a little. I'm wearing them because, you know, I look sick. So I'm sparing you, the viewer.
I mean, she kind of has puffy eyes all the time, so what part of her face there is she covering?
Actually, maybe my bulgy eye is just getting, you know, my camera thing is sliding down, sorry. So I want to give you some updates. It's been 2 days. I know you're probably either wondering if I'm in Canada or have been traveling to Canada in a hospital somewhere. I don't know what the usual, you know. So actually, no, neither. I'm just for the past couple of days. My vertigo has come back, and hasn't been back in a really long time.
I don't know if I'm just imagining things, but she almost seems out of breath just sitting there trying to speak.
I've had maybe 3 or 4 bad episodes of vertigo like this, and the first time I ever had it was in 2005. I was living with Pete in our 2-bedroom apartment in Cornwall, and out of nowhere, I just, like, I have to hold on to things to walk around. That's how everything just feels like I'm on a boat, like a boat hitting.
Now, I'm not a medical professional, and knock on wood, I've never experienced vertigo, but considering she has diabetes and considering how she eats and treats her body, isn't hypoglycemia or whatever, like high blood sugar, isn't dizziness like a sign of that? Like, wouldn't you be concerned that it's not just vertigo?
Very heavy waves, the best way to describe it. And it is something that's positional, because it's when I stand up to move around, move my head certain ways, you know, that kind of thing. Get up too fast, it's worse. If I want to bend down and grab something and come back up quick, oh, forget about it. Like, I need to really take my time. When I lay down, when I seal, I'm not dizzy. So It is positional.
Well, how convenient for her that she can literally just do what she wants to do 24/7 now, because if she does anything physical, well, she's got vertigo. I'm sure too that the symptoms that she is describing also can have something to do with like blood pressure, heart rate, all of that. I mean, I've been gone for a little bit, but it really, really seems like she's on the decline here.
And I have had this before. Like I said, in 2005, I just didn't know what was going on. So I went to a doctor and, they ran tests, blah, blah, blah. And they ended up giving me some kind of medication for nausea and dizziness that they apparently give to patients on chemotherapy. I really don't remember what it was. But eventually it just went away. Like, it just went away after a few days. So that's what I'm assuming with this. It is getting slightly better, but I still have to rest a lot. And if it doesn't get better in like a day or two, I'll probably get Salah to take me to a doctor just to.
I'm really not trying to be hateful, but how is her resting a lot different than every other day for her? And they say the more sedentary you are, the worse it is for your body. So has she just completely given up? Because that's kind of how it seems. Just her whole vibe right now is really different than the last time. And I mean, maybe it is just because she doesn't feel good. Maybe it's because she's tired, but it's kind of just almost the air of like accepting her fate.
To be sure, it's nothing more serious. And yeah, that's where I've been. I've just been honestly ill, not well. So yeah, I just haven't had the energy to come on here, be social, even in, a cyber sense, online. I literally like feel like I'm swaying. It's so bad. It's scary a bit, but I would be more scared.
It is scary, but you would think she would have done something before it got to this point to change the outcome, and she hasn't. I mean, her and Amberlyn are kind of in the same boat in that way. Amberlyn just has the advantage because I think she is, has her youth, essentially, is the only thing kind of saving grace for her right now. Whereas Foodie's a little older. I mean, what is she, 41? But how sad that she is in this poor of health at 41. And I would say it's sad, but I mean, she's a shitty person. I don't know. I kind of believe in karma at the same time. I don't want to wish ill on other people, but it's sort of like when you see somebody doing these things over and over and over and making the same mistakes and just essentially feeding into their addiction wholeheartedly, and then they come on here and being like, well, here's the repercussions of that. It's hard to feel sorry for someone like this, but I still have some thing inside of me that feels kind of bad for her, just on a human to human level. Like, how sad is her life? Like, my God.
If it didn't get better or worse when I changed positions. And I remember the doctor telling me that. And it's just like, sometimes when I'm laying down too, though, I get like weird dizzy moments. I don't know. It's really hard to explain unless you've had it. It feels pretty much.
It's almost as if it's like your blood sugar. Weird.
Exactly like the other times. There was one other time I've had it, and again, it just went away on its own with a lot of rest, staying hydrated, that kind of thing. That's about it, So nothing too exciting. I just trying to feel better. Oh, excuse me. been sleeping a lot.
And not to bring up Amberlyn, because this is my first Foodie Beauty video on this channel, but how does Amber not look at this and treat it like a cautionary tale? Like, this is your future if you do not change. And Foodie is much smaller than Amber. So does she not see Foodie's decline and not think, okay, this is going to be me if I don't get my shit together? I mean, I'm sure she's had those thoughts, but we see where it's gotten her. It hasn't made her change.
You know, that's the thing that feels the best. Sleeping and laying down. So I've been using all my energy on just trying to, you know, tidy up around myself, or, you know, like Salah does help me, obviously, but I just been trying to use my energy for like other things, and so I've been kind of just offline and just taking a rest, you know, sick days. I wish they were paid sick days. That would be cool. There's no such thing as that in the YouTube world, I guess. But no, I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'm just joking around. But yeah, I know a lot of you are probably curious, freaking out, like, she hasn't been online in one day. Now two. Uh-oh. I'll try to go live. Resuming my live streams. I'll just probably be sealing. Probably be boring until I do feel a bit better. Excuse me?
I mean, she's describing the fact that she has no energy to do anything, which, okay, I get that. But when I was pulling up her channel, there is so many videos she's made recently where it's just her eating absolute junk. So, I mean, you've got energy to basically seal, sleep, and eat these mass quantities of really bad food. And you're diabetic, and you've probably got a cornucopia of whatever other problems health-wise. And then you're sitting here wondering, like, what is this mystery illness? Like, come on.
So I'm just being cozy in my room, in my bed, watching creepy movies. And yeah, that's about it. Just spending time with my family, my cat, my, you know, Salah, my husband. That's really about it. Trying to think of some new merch ideas, by the way, which, you know, thank you to all of you who have purchased my merch. I know it's not like the best merch out there. I'm not a graphic designer. It's expensive.
I mean, they have services like Fiverr, for example, that you could pay for someone to design you logos specifically for merchandise or, you know, YouTube, whatever. And it's really not that expensive. I mean, did she just use like Chat GPT to do her stuff? Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but her stuff does look very generic. Like, who is really out here buying it? And you gonna wear that with a point of pride, or okay?
To hire a graphic designer, and even if it's crappy, you know, it's what I can do for now. So I might do some of my drawings and put them on some merch. I don't know. You guys can let me know, like, you guys can let me know what you would purchase. I can make it.
Now I know she's not gonna do the composite drawing that she did of Natter that time, but something like that would actually be like pretty funny. Like, she could do like a caricature of Pete's, or, you know, Sala, and or herself even. And I feel like those would actually be kind of like unique and funny. Not trying to give her tips on how to make money or anything, but that would actually be way better than what she's currently doing.
I can draw it for you. Like somebody requested the drain rat, and I thought they were just trolling, but shout out to you because they actually did buy a drain rat hoodie, and I was like, wow, that's awesome. So thank you very much for buying that. So yeah, I guess that's about it, you know. Like I said, I'll try to go live because I miss you guys. I just haven't had the energy. But yeah, I haven't seen a doctor about this.
This is going to be so extremely random, but when she was just yawning, like acting as if she's very tired, which I'm sure she is, I was thinking to myself, she has sleep apnea, right? But she does wear a sleep apnea machine at night. When do you think the last time was that she cleaned that machine? Because I'm pretty sure they need to be cleaned very, very regularly. And there's like specific water you have to put them and all that. Otherwise, I'm sure there's like mold and like whatever else that gets in like the machine and like the tubing. Is she just like ingesting that every night? I mean, I'm sure it's not helping her, but knowing how she is and how unclean she is, I would bet anything that that thing is just pumping her full of nastiness every night.
So granted, I don't know if it's vertigo for sure, but I'm just going off of the symptoms. Like I've had this exact feeling a few times in my life. And
The fact that she just said, I don't know, it's vertigo for sure. And I truly don't know how that's diagnosed. If it's something they just say, yeah, that's probably what it is based on symptoms. Is it not even a thought in her mind that her eating and the way she's treating her body is not triggering some kind of effect with her diabetes? Like, my God.
and I did see a doctor about it then. I know there's a lot of reasons you can be dizzy, so that's why if it doesn't go away, probably by tomorrow, I'll go to a doctor. Like I'll go to either the clinic or somewhere because yeah, you know, I have a lot more illnesses and health issues than I did back in 2005, like a ton more. I really didn't have many health issues in 2005, but I still had that pretty bad vertigo episode.
Yeah, in 2005, you were still at the point where you could have made lifestyle changes and greatly improved how your body felt and how your body was going to behave in the future. And here we are, 41 and just riddled with problems.
And I had to be medicated for it. So even if I go get some medication, because it interferes, like it impedes on your daily life, you know, like I can't do pretty much anything without feeling like for a few minutes, yes, but then after that, I just have to rest, like because I get so dizzy and nauseous because of the movement feeling, you know. It's so weird. I don't like that feeling of being like not grounded, like grounded down. You know what I mean? Like it almost like how would I say that? It almost brings about some kind of like anxiety or panic attack in me, like if I think about it too much. So I've just been trying to rest and, you know.
Well, if she's being more immobile than normal, it really does make sense as to why she seems so breathy making this video. Like, it really does seem like she's kind of almost trying to like catch her breath sometimes while she's speaking. So, I mean, that makes sense. It is absolutely mind blowing to me how quickly the body can lose mobility. Like, if she was bedbound for like a week or two, she may lose her ability to get out of bed completely. Not saying that's going to happen. Not saying I want that to happen. Wouldn't wish that on anyone. But she is walking a very, very fine line right now.
But yeah, I'm a whole mess. What else is new? Um, so yeah, that's where I've been. Just taking it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Don't remember what that song, how it goes, and I don't remember who sings it. But anyways, if you know, let me know in the comments. I do miss you guys, and I will hopefully see you for a live stream at some point, but it will be a ceiling boring one. But we can just talk and hang out, you know, like good old chums do. And yeah, I'm just wearing the sunglasses just because I look like really, really awful. I look like I haven't seen the sun in a few days, you know, and I'm not feeling well. So it's still not too hot. It's still spring. So at some point we do have to go swimming. As for my boil situation, it's actually it's almost like healed. It's like it's pretty much it's on the mend, so that's good, you know.
And I'm sure laying around is the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing to have something like that healing. Your body needs movement and blood flow to heal itself.
Thank God for that. And that's it. I don't know what else to say. I'm starting to feel very nauseous again, so I should probably go, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Wow. That was pretty grim, honestly. I've been away for a while, and that does not leave a good taste in my mouth. She is on the decline. She is just rapidly, rapidly going downhill. All right, well, uh, Foodie Beauty. We'll see where she goes and what's gonna happen, and thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.